Failure is the beginning of success. I never thought I'd be sharing this publicly, but I feel like someone needs to hear it. I failed. Not just once, but multiple times. And for a long time, I carried the weight of that failure like a secret. I thought it was something to hide, something that defined me in the worst way. But now, I see things differently. Now, I know that failing is not the end. Sometimes, it's the very beginning of something better. It all started when I was preparing for one of the most important exams of my life. I was so determined to succeed. I spent months buried in books, taking notes, watching tutorials, and practicing day and night. I gave up weekends, skipped gatherings, and barely slept. I thought hard work alone would guarantee success. I truly believed I was ready. When I walked into the exam hall, I was nervous but confident. I felt like everything I'd worked for was about to pay off. I answered the questions with focus and came out feeling sure that I had done well. I was already imagining the relief of passing, the joy of seeing my result, the pride on my parents' faces. But when the results came out, my world crumbled. I had failed. At first, I was in disbelief. I refreshed the page several times, thinking there must be a mistake. But there wasn't. I failed. And the moment I accepted it, something inside me broke. I felt like I had wasted all those months for nothing. I felt embarrassed, disappointed, and ashamed. I started avoiding people. I couldn't look my friends in the eye. I didn't want to talk to my family. I felt like I had let everyone down, especially myself. For days, I stayed silent. I kept replaying everything I had done, wondering where I had gone wrong. I started questioning my abilities. Maybe I wasn't smart enough. Maybe I didn't deserve success. I compared myself to others who had passed, and the more I compared, the smaller I felt. But eventually, I got tired of feeling sorry for myself. I realized that failure wasn't going to disappear on its own. I had two choices: stay down or get back up. So I made a decision, not to give up, but to try again. But this time, I was going to do it differently. I started by changing my mindset. I stopped chasing perfection and started focusing on real understanding. I allowed myself to make mistakes and learn from them. I gave myself time to rest. I reached out to people for help and shared my struggles. The more I talked about it, the more I realized I wasn't alone. Many others had failed before they succeeded. I just hadn't seen that part of their stories. Little by little, I improved. I began to study smarter, not harder. I created a better balance between effort and rest. I built confidence not from results, but from consistency. And when I finally took the exam again, I passed. Not just barely, I did better than I expected. But here's the most important part: the result didn't matter as much anymore. What mattered was how I changed. How I grew. How I bounced back. That failure taught me more than any book ever could. It taught me resilience. It taught me how to handle disappointment. And it reminded me that setbacks are not signs to stop, they are signs to keep going. So if you failed at something, an exam, a goal, a relationship, a job, please know that you're not alone. And more importantly, please know that it's okay. Failing doesn't mean you're not good enough, it just means you're still learning. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. And the people who go the farthest in life are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who keep getting back up, no matter how many times they fall. Today, I look back at that failure as a gift in disguise. Because without it, I would never have become the person I am now. So yes, failing is okay. In fact, sometimes, it's necessary.